Hey y'all, it's Sarah. I'm back to do my favorites for the month of June and the stuff that I was really loving in June. So I'm just going to get into it because I have quite a few products to show you. The first thing I was loving, and once again, I'm taping this on my computer, so I'm sorry. Things are going to be flipped. The words will be flipped whenever I show you on screen, but just look down below and I'll list everything that I'm talking about in the video, so that way you can look them up. But my favorite thing is this Dove Dry Shampoo. I've tried several different shampoos, and I'm thinking about actually doing a video about hits and misses on some different beauty products that I found, but this is my favorite dry shampoo. It goes on very light, but enough to get the job done, and because I have really dark brown hair, you can't see the powder or anything in it, so I really, really like this shampoo, and I really recommend it. It smells good. It doesn't make your hair feel cakey and make you want to wash it like immediately after you spray it in, like some of the other dry shampoos I've tried. So this is a really, really good one. I highly recommend it. It's really inexpensive too. I think it's less than $4 at Walmart and stuff. So anyway, I'm loving that. The other thing I've been loving this month is the Neutrogena Deep Clean. I've used this all month and it's not even really gone. I'm kind of surprised actually because I used one full pump at night. This is what I use after I use a face wipe to take my makeup off. So I've really been liking this. I have oily skin. I don't really notice anything special about the oily part, but because in the morning my face is oily anyway from sleeping. But I have been liking this. It gets all my makeup off really well, and it doesn't irritate my skin at all, and I have kind of sensitive skin, so that's really nice. It's for the normal to oily skin. I just got it at Walmart. It's fairly inexpensive. It's not foaming or anything, but it does foam a little bit. But I've been using it with, this is my next favorite product. I've been seeing on YouTube a lot of people talking about the Clarisonic scrubbers, and I don't really want to spend $200 on one. So I found this at CVS. It's basically the same idea. It's just not as expensive. It's the CVS Pharmacy brand, and I believe that it was $19.99 if I remember correctly, and it comes with an extra head to screw on and off. And basically there's two buttons on here. This one makes it rotate a different direction, and this one is the speed changer. So there's two different speeds, and I really like this. The main thing that you need to remember if you get one of these, Clarisonic or not, is you need to wet the nozzle of it before you start using it on your face. I didn't wet it the first few times, and it kind of hurt because it was dry. So I usually just put a squirt of this in my hand, rub it all over my face, wet the end of my little knockoff Clarisonic, and then just put it on the highest setting and just go around. It really helps exfoliate your skin. It helps get all the dirt out of your pores. I really, really like this. And then the replacement heads, you're supposed to replace these every 3 months or so. And they have replacements that you can buy apart from the ones that they give you when you buy the actual equipment. But you can buy them, and I think they're around like $6 or $7. So they're not that bad, and you get a couple of them. So I really, really like this one. I know Olay has a brand that's a knockoff of the Clarisonic. I haven't tried that one, but I would imagine it does about the same thing. It's totally waterproof, so you can take it in the shower and whatever if you wanted to. It can get all the way wet and everything. So I really, really like this. It's CVS brand, knockoff Clarisonic. Really good. The next thing I've been loving, I really try for my skincare products to stay away from mineral oil. If you're not familiar with what mineral oil is, you can definitely Google it and it'll pop up a bunch of stuff about it, but basically it's what people use in engines for cars and that sort of thing, and I don't want that on my face. If I can avoid it, I will. Some products, there's just not avoiding, but I do not want it in moisturizer because basically all it does is it clogs your pores, and while I have large pores, I don't want them clogged. That does the opposite effect. So I found this from Makeup by Tiffany D. She recommends it, and I got it. It's called Skin MD. It's a natural shielding lotion, prevents dry skin, shields sensitive skin, non-greasy. It's made from 100% solar energy, and there's no mineral oil in it. So I really like this. Like I said, I have oily skin, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't use a moisturizer. It just means that you shouldn't use a moisturizer that promotes your oily skin and makes it worse. So I really, really like this moisturizer. The best way to find it, because I did get it at CVS, but I would go to skinmd.com or Google SkinMD, put in your address on where you're located, things like ask for a zip code or something, and it'll bring up a whole list of locations that carry this product. There's also one with SPF, but sometimes I put this under my makeup in the morning, so I didn't really want SPF on top of SPF for my makeup, just because that's what gives the reflective quality when you take pictures and that sort of thing. But I really, really like this moisturizer. It's really good. It's not greasy. It soaks right into your skin. So in the morning, if you want to use it, you can put it on and then put your foundation on immediately after that. So it's a really, really good moisturizer. Highly recommend it. It's kind of expensive. Well, moisturizers in general are kind of more expensive. But this one, it's 4 ounces, which is a little bit of a smaller bottle. You can also order it on the website, but they have the larger bottles, I believe, on the website. But for 4 ounces, it was $9.99. And I've had mine for several months, and it's probably half full, if I had to guess. I mean, it's not close to being empty at all. So, and like I said, I've probably had mine for 2 months or so, I would think. So it's really, really good moisturizer. I highly recommend that one. Now into cosmetic, beauty items. Y'all saw in my haul that I've been using this one, that I had gotten it at CVS. And it's a favorite. I mean, I didn't use it all month. I just got it probably in the middle of June, but I've used it every day, and I really like it. It's the Covergirl Stay Fabulous, the Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation. I'm in Soft Honey, which might be a little bit dark for me now. I'm kind of losing my tan a little bit, but I love this foundation. I have oily skin, like I said. It stays on all day. It covers. It gives full coverage. I love the fact that it's a pump. Now, I'm kind of anal because I don't want foundation all over my lid. So to get the product out, you have to turn it, and then to lock it, you turn it the other way. And when you turn it to lock it, it makes it not get on the lid, if that makes sense. But it's a really, really good foundation. If you're looking to get this, I believe the coupon is still on there, but you can go to coupons.com, and I believe they have $1 off right now if you'd like to try this product from CoverGirl. It's really good. It says it's a 3-in-1. Primer, coverage of a concealer, and blendability of a foundation, shine free, and I believe it. It's a really, really good foundation. I highly recommend it. Been loving that. The next thing I've been loving is this e.l.f. Contour Blush and Powder set. I'm sorry, what am I talking about? Blush and Bronzer set. It's the St. Lucia one. A bunch of YouTubers talk about this. This is the bronzer, obviously, and then this is the blush. I really, really like this bronzer for contouring. Several people have said that this is the knockoff of the high-end brand NARS, their Laguna bronzer. I don't have that one, so I couldn't tell you, but it's really, really pretty. It's a really pretty bronzer. It's kind of matte. It maybe has like a satin sheen if there's any, but otherwise it's not. And then the blush is really pretty too, actually. It's a little bit lighter, but it's really, really pretty. It's $3. I mean, you can't really beat blush and bronzer for $3. That's a really good deal for both. So I got mine at Walgreens. The Walgreens in the town over, they carry e.l.f. You can also get it at Target. You can get it at eyeslipsface.com. Walmart, our Walmart carries e.l.f. now in like a random display I noticed the other day, so you might be able to find it there. But it's the Contour Blush and Bronzer set in St. Lucia. It's really, really pretty. It's a really great bronzer. The only thing that I will tell you, because I use the bronzer more than I use the blush, is make sure you use a very light hand when you take your brush into this bronzer. Like, I'm talking just dab it and that's it. You don't really need a whole lot. It's very pigmented, so you're going to end up with streaks if you're not careful, because if you get too much product. It's very, very, very pigmented bronzer, so don't get too much. But I'm loving that one this month, or last month. It's July now. Anyway, the next thing that I really liked is the Fergie Wet n Wild Eye Primer. I also got this at Walgreens. You might be able to find it at your Walmart. I couldn't find it, but I got mine at Walgreens. It's around $4, I believe, $4 or $5. It's really good. It stays on a long time. I was on a trip this past week with a bunch of youth students for the week, and all the girls asked me to do their eye makeup and stuff. And this is the one I use because it's sanitary to use on other people. It's not like a wand you're constantly dipping in and out and putting on people's eyelids. So this is one that just squeezes out, and it holds the color really well. It's just a white color, so it kind of goes on clear. So that way it will hold your eyeshadow color on really well, and it makes the color more true. So highly recommend this eyeshadow primer by Fergie Wet n Wild. Really like it. The next thing, and y'all saw this in my haul too, but I really love it. I've used it a lot since I got it at the beginning or in the middle of June. But it's the Maybelline Master Drama Eye Studio eyeliner. It's retractable. It doesn't go up fast, so you don't have to worry about getting too much product out of it. But it has a great color payoff. I mean, it's like really black. It's really, really black, and it stays on all day. I've had it on, that's what I have on today on my top lid, and it does stay on all day, and I'm notorious for like going like this and scratching my eye, and it's still there even when I do that, which is very rare for me to find an eyeliner that does that. So I highly recommend this one. I believe they come in other colors. I'm not really sure how many colors, but I really, really like it. It's a really good eyeliner, and it goes good in your waterline too. I used it a couple times with that. The next two are mascaras. I'm not really a huge mascara snob. I try a bunch of them, but there's one that I go back to all the time, and I'll tell you what that is in a second. But the first one I've been loving is the L'Oreal Telescopic Shocking Extensions Mascara. I got the non-waterproof version. I'm not a big fan of waterproof mascaras. I don't have a problem with mine smudging, so I don't usually get them unless I have to. But I really, really like this. It has a rubber brush. Kind of freaked me out at first because I'm not a fan of rubber brushes. However, if you look, if you turn it, it kind of goes flat right there, and then it gets wider when you turn it this way. The bristles are longer, so it's not, you don't feel like you're stabbing. Like with the Rocket Mascara by Maybelline, I feel like I'm stabbing my eyelashes like at the base when I go up. But this one, you don't feel like it at all. The formula is really great. I really like it. It makes my eyelashes look a lot longer, which I have pretty short eyelashes, so that's good. The other thing is that you can't really see the fibers. If there are fibers, extensions in here, you don't see them at all because it's a rubber brush. So it's not goopy or nasty like some of the fibers are in mascaras, but this is a really, really good mascara. I know several people who have the waterproof version. In fact, when I do people's makeup, I request that they get this mascara for themselves in the waterproof version because it's just a really good lengthening, volumizing mascara. So I really like that one. And then this is my go-to mascara. I seriously never hear anybody talk about it until recently. I saw a couple of videos from a couple different girls last week that had mentioned it. I've used it for years, and I really like it. It's the Covergirl Professional Super Thick Lash Mascara. Now, when you go to the Covergirl section of your drugstore and you look at the display, this one is usually down at the bottom, and there's usually only 2 or 3 pegs that have it on there. It's not very, well known. It's not really advertised at all. The brush is your standard brush. Nothing really special about it. But the thing that I like about this is what I usually do is I'll put something on that's lengthening, like the Telescopic, and then I'll put this on over it because I don't have super thick lashes. So I'll put this on afterwards, and it kind of thickens them up, and it helps separate, which is a good thing to have in a mascara because a lot of times mascaras, after you put one layer, then it just starts clumping and it's a huge mess. But this one, it helps separate them and makes your lashes thicker. It makes them look a lot better. I really like that, and it doesn't flake. It's like, I think it's CoverGirl's most inexpensive mascara that they carry, and it doesn't flake at all. It's just a really, really good mascara. So I highly recommend this if you're like a layer on your mascara. This is a really good top layer to put on over it. The CoverGirl Professional Super Thick Lash Mascara. I really like it. And I just get all my mascaras in Blackest Black or Black Onyx or whatever the most black color is. I don't ever usually go for brown or anything like that. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video and enjoyed my favorites. Thumbs up if you want to see a video on beauty hits and misses, I should say beauty misses. Give it a thumbs up if you want to see a video on beauty misses, because I've been collecting a few that I really thought I was going to hit a home run on the items, and they just, honestly, they suck. So, anyway, they don't do what they say they're doing and anything like that. So give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see one of those coming up, and I'd love to do one of those for you on several products that I haven't liked or enjoyed. So anyway, I hope that you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!